Live, going live. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to go ahead and do what I do, seems like every time. Share this on Twitter. Having a little bit of issue with good old YouTube. They are nice enough to have a copyright claim on so many of my videos that don't even come close to breaking any of the guidelines. As far as I can tell, when I ask for more information, I don't get a response. It's very automated. So, oh well. But because of that, I will be looking at making things better. I'm not really sure. If they don't tell me what I'm messing up on with YouTube, then I don't know what to fix. So I will have to work on this whole daily meditation and how I get it to you folks. So Twitter's the way. For right now, most of my communication happens through Twitter. You can always email me. I have an email, I have a website, yada, yada. But I've been trying to put everything through kind of one main social stream, so it filters out to the others, whatever, too much strategy. But point being, we're here to meditate. And thank you for joining today. So because of the issues I'm having with YouTube, I'm not going to really play any music because I'd rather not have anything restricted. Nobody got time for that, right? I don't. So usually this is not a guided meditation. I usually take about 20 minutes to 30 minutes to go through it. Every once in a while I seem to say something. But the idea here is I'm here to share space with you and watch the divine awaken in you. That's all we're doing, just sharing. So think none of the poses should hurt. Anything you do today should not hurt. If it does hurt, slow your roll, do something else, switch it up. That's really my only big advice. So I think I came in talking about all my woes. Let's work on healing ourselves, helping ourselves, centering ourselves. And if we feel good, just like on the airplane, if you feel stable, go ahead and reach out and help somebody else, right? Spread that love. How do we spread the love? One hand at a time, reach it out, give somebody something, right? Like one hand at a time. That's all we can do. Even trying to save the world and the people in it. Namaste. Hope you have a great day. Reminded me what I wanted to mention. I use essential oils a lot, not necessary for meditation, but since it's Tuesday, Tuesdays ruled by Mars or somebody else or multiple people. I have some oils, essential oils that I get from a place in Denver, Colorado called Herbs and Arts. Denver, Colorado on Colfax. Favorite place. Been loving it for decades. I was actually there when it opened up. It's just beautiful. Never lived in Denver. It would have been my regular haunt if I did, but I made trips there constantly. So I'm going to wear some Mars oil because Mars rules the day. And I really have to watch out on this Mars energy because when I use Mars oil, it really makes me a bit combative. We got a lot of energy coming through with Mars. Check Astrology Daily for like middle of May 2020. A bunch of things are squaring each other. So I'm going to use my Mars oil that I got from Urban Arts. They're just the best. I hope that comes in. And yeah, they just write up little labels, but love their stuff. So it's going to make things a little activated today. Oh yeah, I can smell that coming through. All right, well, if you have questions, put them in the chat. If you don't, enjoy yourself. I apologize for all my chatting. And let's do this thing. timer. Was watching some kung fu training today, and they had a great message. Warming up. I notice in meditation that the middle and end of my meditation is way different than the beginning, and I think there's a warming up period that happens. Thank you, Sky. Try and remember the people in your life. Try to honor, respect the community in your life. And try and love and be loved in my life. All right. So, second part of the meditation, I like to move into kind of like what I call a butterfly pose. Don't know the official name of the pose, haven't looked it up, but basically I put the soles of my feet together and then just kind of hold them with my clasp hands, but with my hands. So always be gentle when you move from or transition through poses in meditation. Uh, just for sometimes it's easier to forget that the body kind of like wants to seize up a little bit. Maybe it hasn't gotten as much blood as normal, yada yada. Just be gentle. So I guess we'll move that back a bit. I like to kind of show people. Sorry, I got a not sorry, but I have sciatic pain happening. So every once in a while, it kind of triggers based on what I'm doing, and it isn't always the same. But what I wanted to say is, I just want to show you what I'm doing with the soles of my feet. So it's kind of like that, just for lack of words to truly describe it. Oh, that's fun. Kind of had my hand back there, just holding myself up, but feels really good. Except it's really easy to kind of want to bunch those shoulders. Huh. Found something different. I have broader shoulders, kind of bigger shoulder muscles. So I like this pose because it helps me just relax and expand and not flex, stretch my shoulder muscles through breath. Now, I don't come to meditation to stretch, but sometimes through the breathing, I can identify tightness or constrictions, and I can sometimes just kind of move in ways that do end up releasing something. Uh, but it's a very deliberate thing that I'm doing, guided by my intuition. I'm not coming in to force anything. I just feel the breath. And when the breath feels tight or impeded, I kind of figuratively lean into that. And sometimes I get a release, sometimes I don't. But then I back off of it once I release or hit that resistance. I realized watching one of my videos, I should probably look at the camera with my eyes open when I talk to you. But you're so much in my space because I've invited you here to share meditation with me that it's kind of hard to stare at you. I want to see you with my mind's eye. All right, so hit kind of third section of my meditation where I switch and kind of stand. Just to let you know, you won't see me because my camera's not that great. Totally working on budgeting for that and making it happen for the future. But until that time, which is probably next year, you'll just have to settle with seeing part of me. I do want to remind you to focus on the muscles at the corner of your mouth and just stretch them towards the sky as you inhale. Just exercise those muscles. They're the most courageous muscles we have in our body. And that's not even a message from me. That's a message from Yoga with Adrienne. I added the courageous, but uh, she had a really cool perspective to just focus on, do some face yoga. There you go. Get those face muscles tight, strong, strength. Give them strength. All right. Love you. See you in a minute. Touching on something right there. Literally right also, but please remember, we all need help, and the help you can give is your intent. It must be our intent to make things better, not just our observation that things are not where we want them. It should be our intent to make things better and not our discouragement that they aren't where we want them. Just came to me. But, all these things are marbles that have been bouncing around forever anyway. So, okay. Thank you so much for your time, your intent, your spirit, your love. Thank you. And I give to you also. All right. Well, That's it for today. No questions in chat. You can catch me every day on Twitter doing daily meditations, which are I'm still trying to figure out if they're going to be streamed through YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. So if you have an idea, I have a poll on my channel till May 16th, asking how you watch streams. I really want to know because I want to reach as many people as possible with the most efficiency of effort, because there's one of me an infinite amount of you. Namaste.